Yes, first game day.
Heck
first
yeah.
game day. New quarterback.
We're against the Bears.
We got our food spread out.
Yes.
We're ready. We're ready for game day.
For game day.
Welcome. It is September 10th, Sunday. Packer Day.
Packer Day.
And it is Happy Hour with the Pink Stitchers. We're the Pink Stitchers. I'm Jayme.
I'm Chris.
I'm Erica.
And this is our FlossTube about cross stitch primarily. We are the Pink Stitchers because we are all breast cancer survivors.
I believe it's number 6.
Yeah.
This is number 6.
Yeah.
And this is a WIP parade, so it's not going to be our typical thing. But this is our month where we have a lot of things going on, and we thought it would be just whatever.
Whip it. We're just gonna whip it.
We're gonna whip it.
Yeah, whip it today.
A lot of people have been whipping it.
Yeah.
It seems.
So we're gonna join the club of whippers.
Yes. We have Walter's around.
He's sleeping by my feet right now. So
yes.
but there are snacks.
Yes.
So
there's no choking so far today. No craziness.
But he may.
He did pop in. I got a good picture for our thumbnail.
Yes. So you will
So
see
be
him.
prepared.
He was
Yes.
all about the snacks.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so our drink today, low-carb mimosa for any low-carbers out there.
Yes.
Notice
Yes.
our new cups.
New cups.
People do like our clear ones, and they will make appearances, but we had some very kind Stitchy Kindness.
Yes, Stitchy Kindness. Amy K made these nice Pink Stitchers Inspire with our names on them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
thank you so
cheers,
much.
Cheers to Amy K.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Yep.
She's a new cross stitcher.
Yes.
So she better have some updates for me.
Yes, very sweet.
And when we refill, we're always like, whose cup is in the middle? Now they got their names on.
Yep.
So
Yes.
we're totally good with that.
Yes, and we get asked a lot about the other cups.
We do.
I do know people like them. I had intentions of using my Cricut to put our names in our Pink Stitcher.
Well, now we have
logo
options.
on there. Yes,
We have options now.
but I just wanted to say we got those at Joanne Fabrics. If anybody, I got them a while ago, so I don't know if they're still there. But anybody who likes them, check it out.
Oh, but we did get this nice,
Yes.
fancy
That is real fancy. You can
So-
freeze the ice in the center little thing.
Walmart. Don't worry, that's a Walmart special.
Yes.
Don't tell my husband because I threw that in with I needed some important things, and then you just throw some other stuff in. Like I bought a vacuum cleaner yesterday, and he was like, "Well, how much was the vacuum?" And I was like, "Well, like $250." Like, $250. I was like, "Well, yeah, I had to get the pet friendly one." I mean, I had a bunch of fall decorations and a few other odds and ends. He doesn't need to know that.
Yeah. He's in the shower. He
He's
can't
in the
hear.
shower. No, he'll never watch.
He'll never watch, anyways.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, side note,
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask if you could confirm that we're recording, but I can see that red light right there, so never mind.
We're good. We're good. And we have plenty of time. 2 hours and 14 minutes,
We
so
do.
we can whip it.
For real.
Right.
Okay, so life updates?
Life updates.
We can do that?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what was I doing? I can't even hardly remember since last time, but I've been doing a lot of things other than cross stitch. I have been obsessed with Sue
And-
Spargo.
She has 3 eyelashes left. Just so you would know.
And they don't come off.
Just an update for that.
Yeah.
She's got 3 of them. I
Eyelash
can
update.
see
Eyelash
that.
update, yes. They're very pretty. I can feel them. They there, but that glue is strong on those couples.
Okay.
Cataract surgery is coming soon.
It is. I had that for my later thing, but
sorry.
I can bring it up now just because now it's already
Life
whatever.
updates. Come on.
I do have cataract surgery coming up the 20th on my left eye, and then October 4th for my right eye.
Okay. You're
So
gonna be a whole
I'm
new
hopeful.
Well, it'll be nice because we did a few things this weekend together, and I feel like if I would,
Her blue blackers.
if I would,
Doubled up glasses.
and if I would wander off on her, I feel like she wouldn't even know what to do because
I need a seeing eye person.
Well, she pulled into the driveway, and I was like, yep, you're good. She rolls down the window. Am I good in the driveway? I was like,
But that part, I can see that your driveway. I'm just not sure if I'm fully in it.
right. But
That
I was
can
giving you
see.
the thumbs up
Okay.
like you were good.
Okay, I probably didn't see the.
I know. That's why then she rolls down the window and says, "Am I good here?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yes.
Thumbs up.
And I had to renew my driver's license. Thank God I could do it online.
Yep. Perfect.
I mean, I have the surgery scheduled. It's going to be fixed.
Right.
Everybody keeps telling me it's going to be great. I did want, I think insurance, well, we could go into a whole thing on that, but I could get the fancy cataract surgery that could fix my astigmatism as well. But you have to pay $8,000 up front.
Yep.
That isn't covered by insurance. So my husband was like, "Meh." So I'm getting the old people cataract surgery, even though I am 42 going on 82.
That's right.
So I'm going to be
Anything's gotta
doing them
better.
one at a time. We'll get her done, and I probably will still have to wear glasses, but whatever.
Oh,
Least of my concerns. As long as I can still see to stitch.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was, I have 3 eyelashes.
Well, I
cataract
feel like there
surgery.
might be a few more now that I'm looking. No,
I'm
it's might
getting
be
a zit on
7.
my lip, too.
Okay.
well, great, thank you. We'll have to keep up
Puberty. She's going through puberty
Puberty
now.
and menopause and old age all at once.
Sue Sparkle. You
Sue
were
Sparkle.
talking Sue Sparkle.
I have been really obsessed with my tone down. I'm been slowing down slightly. Well, I had to get ready for this, and the trellis stitch with this silky thread. The death of me.
She has been swearing.
The death of me,
a lot.
and the wastefulness that I'm feeling. I should have practiced maybe with something ahead of time. It's a beautiful stitch. I think it's beautiful. I finished the circle with it, but I'm gonna snip it out and start over because it's not perfect and I'm annoyed. Okay, so that's that.
Okay.
My kids went back to school on the 1st.
Yes.
My daughter turned 13 on the first day of school, September 1st. Soccer. We got a lot of soccer going on.
Soccer.
We went to sit and stitch at Primitive Gatherings for a long 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. last week.
Yeah.
Bought me some prizes.
Fabulous
A
prizes.
surprise prize.
Yes.
Oh, surprise!
I mean, we could talk about that now,
Yeah.
probably, because we don't have a haul section
Right,
today.
right.
But we were looking in the wool department,
Yeah.
all the kits.
Where we tell ourselves, don't go there because we don't need any more.
No.
But there we go, veering off to
Yep.
shop in the wool department and then tell ourselves we don't really need anything.
Yeah. And I'm given strict instructions from my husband. He calls Primitive Gatherings the cult. And it makes him insane. But I get the 3rd degree pretty much often telling me, don't spend a dime. So thankfully nothing there costs a dime.
Yeah.
So we're always good with that.
Yeah.
Always good.
Yeah, so we had things in our hand, a cross-stitch pattern probably, and we picked out a couple wool projects that we sort of wanted, and then she was trying to decide, well, which one should I get? And I'm like, grab that one. I will get it too. And I have Erica's credit card because she never comes along and I have to pay for her things. But I'm like, she's buying herself a thing that we're going to
They
do.
were like, oh, hey,
stitch-along.
we're going to do a stitch along.
Yes.
Here, you bought yourself
yourself
something.
a prize.
Yes.
And, well, you were excited
I
about
was.
I know. So are we going to show it today or wait till our haul next
Well,
time?
I think we should show that one today.
Okay, do you have it nearby or?
I do. I mean, I have it.
I have it too. I just didn't know if
have it.
anybody had it.
I have
At the
it.
table.
Oh, I might have it too.
While I'm going this way, I'm just
I got
gonna, I'll move a few snacks out of
Okay.
the way.
Okay.
I'll let you do that, and then when you come back, we'll...
While I'm off. Okay, well, you already have it,
Yeah.
so I could just show it. Well, she's got it right here. Do you need to get it too? No. Not even. Okay, so see how cute
Jeepers.
that is?
So we think, Erica will probably have hers done before Jayme and I even get started with it, but
Yeah.
We're gonna really
Yep.
try hard.
Oh, don't worry.
And we
Don't
can always
worry.
use another project because
Yeah,
Lord
because
knows we don't have.
any.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much my
Your
life
life update?
updates. I
Okay.
didn't do a whole lot of cross stitch.
For the Labor Day weekend, I got out on the pontoon boat a little bit. That was nice. I really haven't had a lot of time this year to be able to do that. I went with one of my friends to the Brewers game, and that was really good. The weather was fantastic. The Brewers won, so that was really a good time.
Did you find a honey?
Well, I was
find
trying to
any
hook up with
cuties?
that security guy, but
Okay, all right.
I was
All
trying
right.
to get his attention, but
We're not calling him Dad either.
Well, you know who she should hook up with? Euchre. Is he married? He probably
Bob?
is. Bob Euchre. I mean,
Oh,
he's
for Pete's sake.
he's tapping on Death's door, and he's got money.
He's got money, that's true, but there was a good looking security guard there. I thought,
All
I kept kind of signaling.
Okay.
but
Oh, shoot.
Nothing really panned out of that
All right,
activity.
all right.
I got together with my neighbors a little bit. I don't see them too much in the summer, and so that was kind of my Labor Day weekend. Jayme and I went stitching. And then yesterday we had a couple activities.
And we'll cover that next.
later, but
Yes.
I've been fighting a little something this week, a little bit
We're
of
sitting
a
real
flu or
close to her.
something.
She's got-
So-
She's got a touch of the something.
I checked for COVID. It's not
No.
that.
My family already just had it, and I
So I feel like I'm on the upside, but I've had.
I
kind of
work
rough
at a
week.
place that it's a thing.
Yeah.
So would you like me to take a drink out of your drink? I don't even care. Oh,
Well, that's
is that
pretty much
it?
for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have much. We camped. I'm trying to think of the name because I said it was a place up north, and what did I think?
with an N.
Okay, well the campground, but we stayed in West Salem.
Okay.
It's like an N.
It was no, it's on a lake like Neshonoc Lake.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right. We'll give you that.
It's a nice place. If you ever can camp there, do it. It's a nice campground right on the water.
Walter got to go.
Walter got to go. He was living his best life, running all over the place. He went swimming.
I hear he's not really a graceful
He's
swimmer.
not a great swimmer. He needs some work, but Josh doesn't really take him all that often. And I have a lake right across the street, but it's a yucky lake, so I don't let him go in there.
He waded in my kiddie pool.
Yeah,
pool.
He does like the swimming pool for sure. Other than that, I just worked. All I do is work.
Work.
She never parties. She's just mainly working.
Well, I
all the
really
time.
just work.
Yeah.
I did do some stitching.
Yeah.
I got 2 new projects started.
Well, that's good.
So, I did spend some quality time last weekend just stitching. I think Saturday I was in my pajamas. No, I wasn't. I was camping. Must have been the weekend before. It
Time
was the weekend
flies. Your time flies, girlfriend.
But I did get stitching done when we were camping. And they were all intrigued by what I was doing.
See, you're gonna have a whole.
Is that needlepoint though?
We have a drunken camping.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It could be you could
Yeah.
do like a round robin, and who knows what you
Yeah.
end up with.
I know.
I think you should do that.
Everybody throw a few stitches in.
Yeah.
Smells like booze and campfire.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw Anna had gotten a pattern from someone that was 99 bottles. You could maybe get
Yeah,
that, have
there
everybody
you go.
stitch their drink.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be,
Oh yeah.
that
Well,
would be a good idea.
That's funny.
I think some of them they would definitely need some lessons. It's,
Right.
it's quite a crew that goes along. So, yeah, those are
Very
my
nice.
life updates.
Okay. And you said that you were just stitching, and I just wanna. Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching gave us a shout out. We were their silver shout out.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
I just thought I would. There might have been other shout outs, and I'll include them in the next one.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me. So.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then we'll talk about the sheep and wool show, our activity yesterday. Nicolum and I, we did breakfast, sheep and wool show. We went to Lynn's in Madison, the cross stitch shop, and then we went to the Quilt Expo in Madison. So we'll do a little recap of our activities there. We're not going to show our haul, even though we have some. We'll save that for our next FlossTube. Erica's going to clean up some more snacks.
Some snacks.
So it was a great day.
It
The
was.
weather was
Perfect.
fantastic in the 70s, sunny. So we really had a lot of fun. The Sheep and Wool show is at fairgrounds in one of the local towns. And I had never known what it was when my sister-in-law asked me to go, and I'm like, oh, what possibly is going on a sheep and wool? Like, I'm not going to buy some sheep to raise or something, but they have a lot of activities. We have never gotten involved in all the stuff they offer, a lot of classes in spinning and needle felting, all sorts of things. They have dogs that herd the sheep. They have competitions with that. I haven't really done that, but the part that we go for is they have a couple of the buildings set up where people bring their wool products to sell, and it's just beautiful, yarns and fibers and wool and I don't know, you name it.
Yes.
They have it, but it's
tools to do the things.
Yeah, spinning wheels and
some handmade products as well.
Right. Yeah. Some. I think they even had some cheeses and stuff. So there's kind of a hodgepodge of things, but some of the most beautiful yarn I think that you'd ever see. And so
last year was my first year that she took me, and I was interested in nothing other than just to go along because she talks about it all the time. But that's my first introduction to needle felting, and that sucked me in that experience.
I bought stuff for needle felting. Ask me how much I've done.
So, yeah, and again, I'm not going to go into my haul, even though I sort of want to say it.
Yeah.
But,
Don't say it. Don't say it yet.
Yeah, but now that I've started knitting, I have a whole new appreciation to all the beautiful yarns there, so that I was touching and looking at all. But it's
we
a lot.
decided next year we're going to have a little more of a plan. I don't know, we kind of, look at everything, but...
and because yesterday was action-packed. I mean, we were doing 3 activities that all potentially could be very costly, so we had to
a lot of looking and kind of...
putting a lot of things back and deciding next year maybe we need to make a whole weekend out of it and have a plan for each, I don't know, a better plan maybe.
Next we went to Lynn's, and that was really nice. We had gone there a couple of times before, and they just...
I smell that.
They just reorganized from the last time we were there, and they kind of had... It's more of an art shop a little bit. They have paint and all sorts of art supplies, and then they had some cross-stitch, but it was kind of spread out throughout the store. And I know when we had been there, we had mentioned that there aren't a lot of cross-stitch shops in the state of Wisconsin, and people are always kind of looking where to go. And so it looks like they really decided that they were going to, redo their things, so they brought everything together. They got a lot more. They used to just have DMC and Weeks, and they got...
Yeah, they have Classic Colorworks. They have many different
flosses.
Now I got to go back.
I know.
Yeah.
They moved all their linens and things all into that same area where the cross stitch patterns were. But they have and that was what I planned to go get. But then I was so overwhelmed.
Right.
I didn't get any. But yeah, they added more racks. I think they're trying to spread out their...
they have a lot more patterns than what they had the last time, and it's nice. They feature some of the designers like on a rack, and they have them all mostly organized by designer, so it makes it nice if you have something from a designer you want to look for. They have some organized by like the holidays a little bit, but then they where they might have Liz Matthews or something, they'll have say, oh, that's on rack, the rack by the window, and then they just have all of her stuff out where you can look at it a little bit easier. And I'm assuming they probably rearranged that, so that was nice. So yeah,
and then they had a little bin that she announced that is where their new stuff was. So that was helpful as well, I guess, if you were.
So we had lots of them, and then we went
I was
through
sweating.
them.
I was sweating because again, I've only been there once before, and it was that same day last year before I ever cross-stitched, so I didn't care. I was waiting for her to finish looking, so I was just sort of glancing through things, but this time I was on a mission to see exactly what they had. I had lots of patterns in my hand, and eventually I had to put a lot of them back and just decide, okay.
And we could justify because they did have some patterns on sale, and if you bought 3 other patterns, then you got that one free out of that sale bin.
Well, sale.
Of course, you had to at least get 3,
right in.
because that's the way it works. So
I got a Hands Across the Sea one for free.
Yeah,
The
so
older pattern. Yeah.
that was nice. But they really have done a lot to, you know, up their inventory there. So that was really a lot of fun.
Well, I better get back.
Yep. And then we went to the quilt show. And that, I walk in, well, we stopped to have a snack and whatever, and we got something to drink, and as we're walking, I get tapped on the shoulder, and it was a nice lady who had commented on our last video to introduce herself and to say hi, and so that was really great.
Cool.
We didn't catch her first name, so we only saw her her YouTube handle.
Yeah.
So should have asked your name. Reach out.
It's something with Walters. That's all we know.
Yes, but she's a 3-time breast cancer survivor.
Yeah,
so
that
that
really
was
cool.
Yeah, it was really nice too. That's our first meeting of a viewer in the wild. Very cool. And we met her. We were at the cross stitch shop. Didn't meet anybody there, but at the quilt show. So that was very cool. She said she wants to meet sometime at Primitive Gatherings. So very cool. And then we went in, and I was told there was somebody that had 2 Spargo threads, and that was like the first stop we made.
It was a great stop, and they have a nice stand with all the different threads, and
had almost everything I needed on my list.
But they don't put anything like on the outside, so you can try to figure out what it is you're looking for. Like inside of where the spools of thread are, underneath them, they have the name, but otherwise you got to sit and look at the threads, and so we spent some time we finally got the guy from the booth to help us, but he had
But
some
we picked
cute
a
things.
perfect day to go, because Saturday, we were thinking the weekend's going to be busier than the weekdays, but it was busy, but not horribly busy.
Yeah, we probably got there like at 12:30, so it was kind of nice. I think a lot of people probably have been there and maybe, you know, went through all the way and left. And I've always taken off on Friday or Thursday is a crazy day. Fridays I've gone, and it's usually hard to get in and out of the booths, but this was nice. We were able to really look at pretty much, with a few exceptions, of places we struggled a little bit to get into, but that was few.
Yes.
Just a couple.
But it was a great day, and
we ran into the people from Primitive Gatherings were there. They had a booth, and they had I think some training on Bernina machines and stuff, so we ran into them. And we tried to pace ourselves.
Yes.
I mean, walked the whole show before we really decided on anything. They had a graffiti display
and black, like a black or African American
history kind of thing.
section.
Yeah, and that was really interesting.
Yes, I took a bunch of pictures. I'm going to include, I took some random videos, I'm not sure that whatever. At the end of this video, I will include a little montage of our videos and pictures from our excursion yesterday.
So yeah, we did that, had a great time there. Decided we were going to go to just kind of a local place here to have some dinner, and we wound up getting wrapped up into a golf outing that we didn't participate in, but we felt like we were
Where did you go?
to the boathouse.
Oh.
Yeah, they were having their annual golf outing, and so we sat down, the whole crew came in, and so we kind of...
We were entertained with the raffle giveaways and everything.
You know, if we'd have had some golf balls, you had to turn in 4 of them, you could get some drink tickets, so I would have done it.
You could have stopped here.
I know.
We got plenty.
We didn't know. We
didn't know. And yeah, we got to finish watching the Brewer game.
Yeah.
Kick the Yankees' butts.
Yeah. And the place is on a lake, so that was nice and relaxing. And then we went to my sister-in-law's birthday and we went and celebrated her birthday with her. And I'm going to show a little
segues right nicely.
Yeah.
She's the one who had the card that everybody gave the great feedback of ideas, so she wanted us to show.
She's got 2 of them done, and so what she told me she decided to do was on the inside of the card, she used double-sided tape, and so she has it in there. I don't know, you can put this up closer, but so they're going to use they're snowbirds, and they go to Arizona in the winter, so she's going to use these for friends that are out there, and so when she peels that tape off, then my brother does artwork, and he's going to do, you can show the front side of that one, I don't think I've showed that one before, he's going to do some kind of a painting or something and put it inside, so it'll be a little gift from like both of them.
That's a really great idea.
Yeah, so she was she's really excited. She's a new stitcher, and she's been really excited. She's kind of learning. I got her some cross stitch projects that I kitted up for her birthday.
Yep.
So
she's also a breast cancer survivor.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
our uncle, who's going to add the artwork on the inside, is a heart transplant recipient. So
yeah, so they've had a lot of hard times. So this has been good for her. She really enjoys the cross stitch, and she keeps saying, "You guys got me in."
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yes.
We got a couple people roped in.
That was our busy day yesterday, but it was really fun. And next year we'll probably split it up and do it in a couple days. But we're always busy, and Jamie's got soccer games and things, and so trying to fit all of the things in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
sure.
So it's time for whips.
Okay.
That was a lot of chit chat.
That was a lot of chit-chat we had
Okay,
today.
so I'm gonna turn this off. and
Whips,
make it
whoops,
mine.
whoops.
You going first?
Yeah. I
The
mean,
whipper?
unless you want to do a different order.
You're always
Okay.
the first whippersnapper.
Yep. And I have a disclaimer with a lot of these whips. So I first started cross stitching. My first official thing was on my birthday, September 27th of last year. So it's almost been a year. And my first thing was my beautiful vagina pillow. And then we did our little sale thing together, and we did the jingle ball, and then the next like major thing that we actually did like together was the 12 by 12. So a lot of my whips are remnants of the 12 by 12, and us never doing any of it. I roller skated in the morning, so I was about an hour late to the start of it because it began at noon. But yeah, there were lessons learned with that, because by the time you get your hoop or what, your Q-snap or your whatever on there, and you get your needle threaded, which is easier said than done sometimes, you're half hour into it, and then you get 10 stitches in, and it's like, poof, time to start the next one.
We were shopping like fools up to this, because obviously we didn't even have 12 projects, so we're all out and had lists a mile long of floss, and like Jayme has a little more of options of places that you could buy floss, but Eric and I live in a small town. We both go to the same place to buy our floss, and so I mean they'd be out of what was it, 38.65.
Yeah.
Like, you were almost stabbing people over because I had to go. Then I would go to work, and I work in a bigger city, and I can pick up some things. So then I would bring that back for her. But oh my gosh, we were running and trying to get all of our stuff together and organized leading up to it.
Post-it notes with Then you buy the wrong ones. That's what I was talking in the last video. Then you bring me a bag of stuff. I don't even know what that goes to anymore.
Yeah.
Probably one of my 12 by 12s.
Yeah.
Right.
So we had. It was fun. I mean, I really enjoyed it
and
once we got
I'm looking
going.
forward to it, but we learned some things now. So there are a number of them that I haven't stitched since.
Right.
So it's going to be a quick whip.
I've seen a lot of people do that, though, where they say the same thing.
But I'm not willing to give up on them yet, because, I mean, I do really like them, and some of them are small enough there's no reason I can't finish them, and chances are, if I don't finish them, they're just going to go back into the next 12 by 12.
Yep. And then maybe you'll get 10 more stitches.
Right.
Well, you'll probably
maybe that's how...
You might get more because you don't have to start it.
Well, and that's just it. I have different plans now. Like, I feel like you need to get some of them hooped up ahead of time.
Yes.
Or stitch in hand, maybe, instead. But I don't know. Like, there's got to be better.
New Year's Day or New Year's
New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day.
So I think I missed the first.
I feel
You ended early, too, because you were going somewhere. I don't think you stayed the whole night.
No.
I did not.
No.
I think you started on time. You just ended early.
You ended early.
Oh, yeah. And then the next day, though, then I...
Yeah, then you
picked
pop
up.
back in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I
You
feel like
redeemed
I remember
yourself.
this now.
Yep. Okay. So...
Okay. Whip
Here
it
we
up.
go. I've spent the last few days getting all my Tiger Lily cards organized.
Well, I did cards, but I just don't do the Tiger Lily ones, but I just didn't know cards. Because otherwise I can't remember.
Right.
Well, I can't remember either, but I'm just that girl that shows my stuff and says...
Because you only have 3.
But she has at least 12.
Do you have 12 today?
No, I have 7 of them today.
Okay, well that's...
Man.
Okay, this is really wrinkled. I did not do any real prep work other than...
Well, I did. I at least ironed mine up a little bit.
I didn't do anything fancy. Here we go. This is real life whip parade.
Does it say something?
Well, it's going to. It's the hands-on design, more chocolate bunnies. Nicole Spohr was doing a stitch along that I really hopped on and didn't do any more than that. That is on 32 count Murano Carre, however you say that. I hand dyed it. I started in the spring, and I'm using the called for colors, I'm pretty sure.
DMC?
Yep.
Okay. Looks good. It's going to say more.
It's going to say more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, number 1.
All right. So we're whipping.
Number 2 is the Lori Holt stitch cards.
Oh.
And this one I've shown a few
what are
times.
these for?
Well, this is for my dollhouse.
Oh, speaking of that, while you're doing that, let me look. I got something for the dollhouse.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you have something for your favorite daughter.
Oh, I think it's in my other bag.
Uh-oh.
No, I have it here.
Okay. So that is on 25 count Lugana Pearl using DMC. I've talked about it before, but
Yeah, here's a little something for your dollhouse. It's a little
it's a
grand
piano.
Yeah, so I think
that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That'll look great. I've been re-wallpapering the living room, so
Oh, it'll look great.
thank you so much.
Be beautiful.
She might let you look at it when it's all done.
I mean, I used to play with the dollhouse when I was a kid. I mean, I did, but somehow she got the dollhouse.
Okay, next is Freedom Flowers in the Summer Memories Suzanaki book. This, I had some strong intentions. I started these like maybe in July. I was going to make pillows of all the cross stitches. I hand dyed all the fabric. I don't know what the fabric is anymore. And I'm using DMC, my own, because it calls for Aurifil, and I don't have that. So I just picked my own colors.
Show the book or what?
You can show just the cover of the book or whatever.
I feel like it might be on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
On those little pillows in the back.
I finished one so far. I showed it once.
Very nice.
So that's that.
You're so organized.
Okay, well, look
Wait
at
till
this
you
on the
get to
floor.
mine.
Well, you have yours a little more organized.
I know, but I don't.
Out. Oops. I'm not very organized at all.
And I literally use the same fabric most of the time, so
Yeah, I'm not fancy fabric.
I'm an Ada.
If they're dyed, I hand dyed them
This
myself.
one I bought at
I looked at the fabric yesterday. The Ada, they
the
didn't.
Jingle Ball.
I feel like I can hand dye it as well.
This is a 12 by 12.
Whoa, hold on.
Ready?
This is a 12 by
Get
12.
ready for it.
Is this a leg?
You don't want to know. I don't know what it is. I don't know which end's up.
I think it's a leg.
Something, yes.
It's something. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
It's called Reindeer Games by Lindy Stitches on 18 count Ada White. I bought it at the Jingle Ball.
It's a leg for an animal. See?
Oh, the
I think
dog.
dog
Well, I did a center start, so whatever's in the middle.
The
I
dog.
think it's
That's
later
the
color
dog leg. I do really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
It was Jingle Ball. That was a good time.
This one's similar to the last one.
Oh boy.
Get that one ready. Okay.
Okay.
This is Primavera by Satsuma Street. I also bought this one at the Jingle Ball. It's on 18 count Ada White using DMC.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
She's got all the seasons. I love them all.
No,
One day that'll happen. I only have 8,000 other activities. Alright, and then this one.
I think I have all of them. I
Nice.
started one, but not that one.
Okay. This is the Yeti sampler by Savory Stitches.
Got this dog under me. It's a little
He's
hard.
being very good though.
Yes.
It's on 28 count even weave ivory, and I'm using DMC. This one, as soon as she had posted a picture of it, I was hot for it, and you see how far I got. But I love the colors. I'm excited about it. It's just one of many that I have that I want to do.
Sorry, I was really getting into that. Checking
It's
it
cute
out
though,
myself, yeah. Super cute.
The colors are really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
A lot of these were on my March Madness too. I did work on a few of my 12x12s on the March Madness.
I didn't do.
I don't think I did. I don't think I did March Madness.
I don't think you did it. I tried to do it, but
I finished. I actually started and finished the whole thing.
She did.
I sure did. Okay, my squiggle. This we showed last time.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Did you get more squiggle done?
Yep. Crystal Camping Stitcher, Stitcher's Prayer, and that I picked a different green. I'm doing a conversion off of a conversion that I saw on Instagram using DMC. Oh no, Weeks Dye Works. And the other green that I had chosen was so light it was making me crazy. It could have been the cataracts, but who knows? So I picked a different green. Pretty sure.
Yeah, yours is like a little brighter.
Yep.
Brighter green.
All the colors are.
That's heavy to hold up.
Sorry. Should have warmed up a little beforehand.
Well, I'm trying to lean over the dog and not step on him.
Well, I'll take my turn next. Okay, then the next one is a Stitching with the Housewives, Oh Hello Spring.
Oh, hello, let's see what
It's another 12 by 12. Get ready, people.
You're going to have to zoom in on
And
this
it's
one.
real janky. I should have done a little something better with how that looks, but it is what it is. That is on 28 count even weave. I wrote even wood on my I hand dyed it. It's my first attempt at dyeing things, and I thought it was alright. And I used the DMC.
Give me that pattern to show.
Yeah.
Oh,
The heck?
sorry, I forgot.
The heck in the world?
Dang. Well, that's what they're here for.
Very nice.
Okay. Next, Teresa Kogut. A Sweet Song. It was a Patreon stitch. That one I'm not sure which. It might be this way. I'm not positive, and it's wrinkly, and I'm sorry.
Looks like a dress.
It is like a dress. It's a snowman, but
It's like a dress.
that I stitched on 25 count Lugana in steel blue, and this was also a 12 by 12.
I like that one.
That is a nice one. And it is a snowman. How cute is he?
No reason I can't get that finished quickly.
It's got white stitching. It never happens.
But it's on
quickly.
blue.
Yeah, true. True, that helps a bit.
It does help.
This one got more progress.
Okay.
Okay.
That was, I remember you working on it.
Yeah,
It was a cute
I
one.
Love You Dearly by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery on 32 count Murano Carre in ice using DMC. That one I did stitch on during March Madness.
That is nice. You're almost done with
I
that.
am almost done. No reason to not
No reason to not
finish
finish that.
baby. And then this, you've seen it a million times, but we'll just, and I messed something up, so
I know,
some
just,
frogging needs to happen, but it's my courage by
I did some
Praiseworthy.
frogging this morning on it too.
Yep. Pam Survival Sale. I have hot goals of getting that done by October, but I don't know.
It's not looking good.
Maybe getting half of it done is maybe more.
I gotta
realistic.
frog mine too. I got something screwed up, but
And I don't feel like we need to show that again because everybody's seen it.
So I'm not showing mine because remember, I think I'm way further than the two of you, and I'm not showing anybody my progress until
top secret.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, then this still no progress, but Teresa Kogut's Simple Life, the mystery sale from Patreon. She finally, well, not finally, but the last piece of it has been.
She finally released the last piece. So you're killing it. She's been waiting with anticipation.
She's trying to get done. She needed that last piece so she could finish it up.
That is funny. Oh, she finally released that one.
So, that's on 40 count Cedar River linen on Overcast using DMC. And yeah, it's a blessing she got that done. So I can really get going on it now.
Do you think by the weekend?
Well, by the retreat for sure. So I'm gonna have her.
You'll have the finishing touches in it by that time.
Alright, we're getting in the home stretch now a little bit. Okay,
right.
this one is Fat Quarter Shop.
Oh yeah, that one.
You can have this done just in time for that season for next year.
Right? It's Love Potion Be Mine sale. I didn't participate in the sale. I just bought it. I like the colors. It's a Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. 25 count Lugana and Pearl using the classic Colorworks call for colors.
Give me the pattern.
Give me the pattern.
Oh yeah. And I did purchase the frame at Hobby Lobby. It's been sitting in my basement for months and months for whenever I ever finish this.
Well, you got time before Valentine's. I do like the frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the frame has something else. It's actually like there's the wire on the outside, but there's like some kind of saying in it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
You just cover that right up.
That's going away.
Yep. This is Madam Chantilly.
I like that.
Find my card here. Jeez Louise. Celebrate Cross Stitch. On 32 count weeks linen dyed by Primitive Gatherings. Started in May. Using DMC.
The feel of that.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully that shows up.
I have my Madame Chantilly one, but I'm not showing that one either because I got a lot of progress done on it. I could have a finish done in time.
All right.
So you're gonna surprise us?
Yeah. I'm not
Showing
rolling
off.
out all the stops here today, people. I'm just giving you a little sampling.
Okay. All
A
right.
little sampling of what I've been up to.
This is City Christmas by Stitchy with the Housewives. It's another 12 by 12. I hand dyed. No, I didn't. I think it already came that color. It's something from Hobby Lobby. Don't know what it is. And I'm using.
It's a nice color. I like it.
Yeah, I'm using DMC.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you need the
pattern.
Need the pattern. Three more. Working up a sweat now. Okay. Next is this one. I was so. Oopsies. When you get your thread stuck in your zipper.
Never good.
Not much to see there. But another 12 by 12. Stitching stupid white, and maybe there was a bathroom break in that hour. Who knows? I saw Sarah from Stitchy Friends, I think, worked on this. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think so. It's called Tread Softly by Lindy Stitches. It's on 32 count Murano Kari. I hand dyed it. And I'm using the DMC.
It's kind of hard to see it. There's just a little white spot.
Oh, white's stupid anyways.
For the pattern.
Oh, the pattern. Gosh, I'm glad I have. This would be a disaster if I did this by myself. You get what you get.
That is a nice one. The thread's stuck in your zipper.
Open. I folded it real nicely there.
Oh, that is nice. Keep your tread.
Okay, and then that one is Snowed In Love by Stitching with the Housewives. 28 count even weave. I hand dyed it using the Cupcake DMC. These are all small. No reason I can't.
No reason you can't get these done.
No. And this one I was really enjoying. I should have just kept going with it. But.
Oh, that hurts my back.
Okay, last one for me. This one I made some discoveries about. This I love it. I hand dyed the fabric. It's all cute. I'm almost finished with it, but it has given me a headache. A lot of white stitching, first of all, that's very annoying, but I should get the card out here. It is True Love Bandit by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery on 22 count Hardinger, and I hand dyed it. It was another, I think it was a 12 by 12, not positive.
Yeah, you're almost done with that.
I know, but I was doing one thread over one, so it's like tiny stitching, and I can never see where I stitched the white, and it's been a frustrating stitch. I'll be happy once it's done, and I need to finish it because I've just about finished it anyways, but I've been on a struggle bus with it.
You can do it.
It is real cute.
Okay, those are my whips.
All right.
Do you want me to hold things up, or you want to keep going?
You can take a spin at it.
I'm gonna. I don't know.
Oh, see,
Things are falling. It's an avalanche over on this side.
Okay. I'll get in position.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. My first one is Spring Has Sprung, and that's by Plum Street.
Can't see. I'm sorry.
she's a good helper. She is a good helper.
Okay, she's fired from that job.
It's alright, the dog moved now. It's
on
a little easier.
16 count weeks vintage lace, or some people call that perch.
Perch.
And it's with the called for colors. Most of my stuff is usually the called for. Chuck it down there because
I know.
And this one is the Gingerbread House. I think it's part of the Peppermint series, and it's stitched on. Well, it's from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, Lori Pengler, and it's stitched on 18 count Rustico by Zweigert, and it's using the called for colors.
And look at how nice hers are here.
Yeah. She's a professional.
No, I'm not. This one is by Teresa Kogut, and it is Bloomin' Hens. And I have the wrong card in here, so I have to see how not professional.
Make it up.
Well, I feel like it's on the same. It looks like the same.
Yeah, it's like an 18 count.
Like perch.
Ada, and I'm doing it on the call for colors.
Zweigert. I think it's the Zweigert too.
Yeah.
Give me this.
There's my right card. This one, we'll keep it
Oh,
over
yeah.
there until that shows up. And it's 16 count oatmeal.
Oh.
On my card there, so. I redeemed myself on that one a little bit. And that's in my beautiful dot goose bag.
Yep. I didn't.
It's a very nice
I
one.
didn't explain my bags, but
I took mine out of the bags because I can't.
Because
Here.
of avalanche.
Just put them on. Put 'em
Okay.
on here.
It's over there. I'm going to skip my courage one because Jayme showed it and it's kind of a duplication always to see it. And then this one is my Stitcher's Garden. And that's by the Tiny Modernist. And I don't remember what the fabric is. Remember I called it whiskey. Is it mocha?
no, it's vintage country mocha.
Okay, vintage country mocha.
Was it different than mine? Did you give me a different color?
No, I don't think so. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
I think we all got the same.
Yeah, and I think it's vintage country mocha. I called it whiskey, which that's one of the flosses.
Kathy told us.
Yeah.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember.
That's why we thought it was whiskey.
Well, I'll show my progress.
It's a
'cause I'm
20
doing the same.
count, and
Oh. She's trying to steal your thunder a little
Well,
bit.
I'm just gonna show mine because I did the same one. This
Yeah.
was one of my new starts.
okay.
These chicks are way behind.
And I'm using
again.
mostly the call for colors are weeks, but there were a couple. I don't know what were they?
Yeah, Classic Color Works.
Classic
or
Color Works, and we
Gentle
saw
Arts or something.
whiskey and I can't remember what the other one is.
Yep. I think the green color.
The green color.
Well, I got my little house done. I was happy about that.
We subbed Grasshopper for the whatever the green was on there. And also on there, I forgot to point out, I have never showed my little
Oh, yep.
needle minder that
Needle
my
minder.
sister-in-law Jan made for us.
I have the little yellow dinosaur.
Yeah.
And I found mine. I stuck it back in the bag, but I have a little hedgehog.
Yeah. I know mine was I'd have it on and off, and I kept
Yes.
forgetting to bring it
Well,
along
when
to
you got-
show it, so.
All these fantastic whips. You never know which bag it will be in. There's that one.
Whoa.
Okay, grab it there. It's having an avalanche right there.
Walker, you are a stinky guy.
Here's a sticky guy today.
He's sorry.
Do you have to go all the time?
So this, I don't know if you girls are gonna show yours of this.
I'm not doing this.
You decided not to do it.
I didn't start it. I mean, I have. It's kitted. I just haven't started it.
So
'cause I was
this
sparkling.
is the beautiful sampler. This is the Kia B sampler. We had talked about possibly doing a stitch along on. It's a Twin Peaks primitive. It's on 16 count beige Ada, and I subbed on those flowers up there. It was calling for 310, and I used 915 purple because I don't know. I haven't been loving it. The colors, the picture's really not. Doesn't do it justice.
Don't show your
no,
pattern.
no, I'm not gonna show my pattern. But I don't know. The colors are a little bland, so I may change some things out as I go along. And I already changed out one of them, so we'll see how that goes.
Yep. Yeah, mine's sitting on my craft table. It's ready to go. I just have to do it.
Oh, look at her. She's been on
I
this
know.
little secret project she's been
Well,
working
some
on.
of these are. This is from my 12 by 12. I know, and then I did work on it just one other time. This is Rustic Spring Set. So it has that picture. It has a little pin keep and a scissors minder that go with it. It's on 28 count ivory even weave, which I am not in love with even weave. So that was pretty good progress for me on there,
Oh, that's
using
nice.
the called for DMC on it.
This is a cute one. I do like that.
So one of the first ones that I bought, I think, way back when, last year.
Right. Back we were just trying to build up our
Yeah,
stash.
a lot of people have been doing whips, and they had a whole Halloween whip parade, and I'm like, I wish I had enough to do that, but I don't.
Oh, we're getting there.
Well, someday. This one is called Winter Whites by Summerhouse Stitchworks, and it's on Weeks French Lace, 16 count, and I'm using all the call for. I think I may have gotten this at the Jingle Ball last year, maybe.
Possibly.
Possibly. I don't know. I can't
I think
remember.
so.
It was around
It
that
looks like
time.
it,
I
yeah.
feel like that's where I got that from.
You missed this in that one.
Oh, but I'll just keep it.
I know which one's.
She'll just buy another. Buy
Yeah.
another one.
And I just sent another one down. Can you grab it, Jayme? This is called Winter Valentine, and it's from the Blue Flower. It's on a rustic, I think 18 count Zweigert, and I'm using the call for DMC for that.
He thinks we might have a snack.
Yeah,
today.
Walter's coming in for the possibility of some snacking going on here.
Are
Maybe
you just about done
maybe
or
Grandma
what?
will drop a little something down for him, right?
He's always looking for a snack.
Maybe Grandma will give you a little something if you're nice. Okay. That. This is from the Fat Quarter Shop. It's called Love, and it's on 14 count Yorkshire. This is another one that one of the beginning ones that I got. I switched out the colors to different than what they call for. I just picked some rando colors that I like. This was kind of a getting started project.
Cute, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Peep peep.
Mm-hmm.
This. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sending me. There goes one. I gotta keep you busy, Jayme. I don't want you bored over there. This is Seasons of the Heart Winter. It's by the Blue Flower. And it is stitched on 18 count white Ada with the called for DMC. That isn't the one you have, is it? Okay.
Yep.
I thought we were both working it. I didn't get very far in it. I think that was one of my 12 by 12s. I worked on it a little bit again, but not anything too spectacular. This one I know I'm going to be duplicating you.
That's
on
okay.
Go.
It just saves me. I can show mine then at the same time.
Okay. This is Flea Market Flowers. It's a Lori Holt Bee in My Bonnet. I'm stitching on a 14 count white Ada, and I'm using all the called for. This is a fun, I wanted to do it on 14 count. I don't know, I just kind of enjoyed, I want it to be kind of big, and I really enjoyed the colors of this.
I think mine might be on 18.
And you started in a different place, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I think this is the middle. I think I went with the middle on this
Yes. Did you show that pattern?
one. I did not.
Not yet.
I just really like that. So I'm gonna really get to work on this one.
So nothing gets stuck in it.
Get right on it.
Maybe you'll come with us to Stitchy Day one day and
Well,
make some progress.
trying.
I'm getting close. I'm getting close to the end.
Well, you knocked 2 of them off mine, so I don't
See?
even have to.
Yeah.
And I have less than you ladies, so.
This is the smelliest fabric. It's pretty, but can you smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Just take a whiff of
because
it.
it's that sparkly Edith.
First I was
bag.
like, oh, it smells good, and then I was like,
No, when you open
no, I
up
don't
the
think
bag, I
so.
noticed this is called Time to Bloom, and it is by Annie B's Folk Art, and it is on a 14 count opal, and I'm using all the call for DMC. But
Yeah, I like the
it's
sparkly.
pretty. The sparkly is pretty, and it's okay on the 14 count. It's not too bad to stitch on, but yeah, when you open the bag, it's like, whew, it's a little toxic smell.
Cute.
I think that's when we were all trying to get spring patterns last year when we were trying to build up our stash.
Well, oh, look at that.
Yep. See, she's
I
doing
was
a different
really
one.
hot on this one for a while, and
Yes, you
and I
were.
really enjoyed it. And then all of a sudden, I really fell off the wagon. But this is Inverno. And it's
Invierno.
Invierno. I don't know how you say it. By Satsuma Street, Jody Rice, and it's on. I don't know. I have hand dyed, but I feel like it's just a. Yeah,
just
I did
white.
tea dyed it maybe a little bit. I think I did dye it a little bit just to make it a little. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, maybe
yeah.
possibly. I see a little.
And I'm using the called for on there. There's a lot of changing of colors
Yes,
in here.
it's-
More so when you look at it. You wouldn't think it is, but it is a lot of changing colors. But there's some variegated flosses and things, and I think it's really pretty. I have all of them. I want to stitch them all eventually, but it's a task.
It is a task.
Tisket a task.
Tisket. I was just gonna freaking say that too.
You don't need to copy me.
Great minds think alike. That's for sure.
You're going to come to all my big projects I got going on here.
Wow.
So I have Heart and Hand, Big Hearted Tiny Town.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of my 12x12s.
And that one you were cruising for a while
I was doing really good on it. And
That was when
then
we did some of our winter stitching. And
yes, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have this on my Valentine's.
well, 2024.
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
Sweetest day.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
get done
alright.
by sweetest
Yeah,
day.
well,
Yeah.
probably not. I'm not gonna like. I can't. This I was supposed to have done by the end of camping season.
Yeah.
Now I have till October 21st to get this bad boy done.
You
so,
can do it.
I'm feeling it for you.
Yeah.
Because you
so
got the big
yeah.
part done there.
Lori Holt, Happy Camper. Was totally gonna have this done.
I think you can do it.
It's on 18 count, Ada. I'm not quite sure of the color, but I got the rear end of the truck and the camper done. I feel like the rest of it's gonna go super easy. Them trees,
Where did you get your cute needle minder?
I think I got that from Jayme.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's
The
a
hedgy.
Oh, yeah.
A little hedgy. Now here's. Oh, I talked about this last one.
Okay.
Now, ladies.
Okay.
Lori Holt, Snowballs for Sale. I got it started because you can never be too ahead of the winter season here.
No.
At the rate I
Gonna be
stitch.
Starting. Do you get the buttons with
No,
it? No.
you gotta buy
Oh,
buttons.
that's very cute.
But
Oh.
I mean, I didn't get far, but I got it
You
started.
did get a start.
So
Okay.
that's on 18 count Ada. I believe it's, what did we call it?
Vintage.
Nope, it
No?
was like
The beige.
a gray, because it was like with one of my other projects, and remember you
Yeah.
got like 2 yards of it or whatever.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Steel, was it maybe
was some
steel
kind of gray,
or
but I don't
something?
remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, anyways, did get it started, so I'm real happy about that. This,
I like that one too.
I know, I was supposed to have this one done, by the 4th of July, but I didn't. Artful Offerings.
You're getting close though.
Yeah, the Patriotic Pinwheel Parade. By next July, this bad boy could be done, but
Thankfully, throughout the year, you have multiple patriotic
yes.
Events that, yeah, you could
holidays.
just put it to.
Yes, and
Veterans
I
Day
did get some
or
work
something.
done on this.
Yes,
this
you
is on
did.
16 count perch lace. That's
Yeah.
the perch
Yes.
lace again. French lace, DMC, all the color. No, were some DMCs or didn't I think maybe weeks.
We don't know.
Well, this is when I did get to come to cross stitch.
Oh.
I think
Day.
maybe you got
So then you
weeks
must
for
have
this.
gotten weeks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got weeks,
Yeah.
but I started it at cross stitch
that's
day with you guys.
definitely weeks in there because it's
Yep.
a variation.
Now, don't judge me on this one. This was from my 12x12, but Plum Street Samplers, Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. Them little weenies.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it. And made a lot of progress. Pretty sure it's 18 count oatmeal is what I have. DMC, all the call for colors.
I can see it. It's
coming right along.
It is.
You know, it's a fire hydrant. It's
Yeah.
part of the fire hydrant.
You can't not tell that that's a fire hydrant.
Yeah, but this was where your hour went by so quick by
I
the
know.
time you.
I know.
Dang.
Don't tell us.
And the other two I showed, so that's
Okay.
those are my whips. I have some others, but I'm not showing them yet.
Okay, fine.
I'm
All
not
right.
showing them yet because
Be mysterious.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
very
gonna-
good at the mystery of it all.
I like to be mysterious. So.
I was transparent and just pretty much shared them all because, well,
I have a few I didn't because I don't know.
Well, I had-
just decided that they didn't have much done on them, and
Yeah.
I felt I had enough that had some, so
I had one that I
Just need a
really
couple.
don't think I'm gonna continue
So
with.
see, they're judging me, and they just did the same thing. So,
But
with
I'm
full
not coming
transparency.
around in the future of like, oh, look what I finished. It's a done. It's a UFO. That's what that is.
They're so judgy.
We are.
Right.
So yeah, it's our first whip parade,
Yeah.
and that's
That's
our
it.
beginnings.
And I'm doing good. I got one card. I don't know where it goes to, and one pack of floss, but they'll find a home.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay. So now we can talk about our plans.
Plans. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hefty plans of finishing my Courage sampler by October.
Okay.
I will be working on the Good Notes video in place of our next FlossTube. So in 2 weeks, there will be a more detailed Good Notes video for all of you who are interested.
Yes.
Because
Because we have retreat stuff we got to get crack-a-lacking on.
I have used Good Notes on that Kia VU one that I started. I did do it on my
Good.
tablet.
See?
And I
This is your first time?
yeah, because I mostly have all paper copies, and I usually,
Jan is into it.
Yeah, I do like it, but I don't know. I have a lot of paper. Ones
I have a lot of
and
paper. I do like paper, but
and I'd like to get them all scanned in and eventually just go to using that. But I don't know.
I like paper for the fact of like showing.
Yeah,
That's a little tough when you're trying to show the iPad, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yep.
Anyways, I was
That's
distracting.
That's fine. Good Notes video coming up.
Yeah.
Coming at you. Cross Stitch Club on Tuesday at Primitive Gatherings. We will be there. Then we signed up for, is it All Things Pumpkin?
All things pumpkin, I believe.
All Things Pumpkin, Primitive Gatherings. That will blame Lisa Bonjean for...
She showed us the projects. We tried Holt
We had
Strong.
zero intentions of attend. Well, I mean, we want to attend everything, honestly, everything. But we have to select. I mean,
Yeah, we
Can't
can't
do
always,
everything.
and this just was a bonus because it's on a Saturday, so then
yeah.
take a
And
day off
she
of
showed
work
us with
and-
those teeny tiny triangles.
Yeah,
and,
beautiful projects that she's got ready for it. So
Yep.
we're in. So
Yep.
we're getting ready for that.
I'll probably signed up.
It's a couple days after my eye surgery, so Mom might have
I might have to stitch for her.
yeah.
and We should have signed Erica.
to. We should have.
That'll be the next thing. That'll have me signed up.
Yes.
Yeah, for retreats and things.
Yep.
And
Knitting club. We ended our beginners knitting 6-week thing last week or the week before. So we have a couple week break and then we wanted to keep going. So we're going to start up a new knitting thing and I'm going to be making a basket
Ooh.
October 6th.
She'll probably add that in with the bag making.
Yeah,
Like it could be.
we're going to make a big basket to put our yarn in. So be ready for that. I'll be a basket maker, not a bag maker.
Not a pickle maker.
Nope. And then we have our Teresa retreat coming up. I have all my random crafty projects. And we already covered my cataract surgery,
Yeah.
so that's all.
That's good. I don't know. I'm not very organized with my plans as far as my stitching goes. I'm mostly working on my Courage, and I want to get the what is the garden one? Stitcher's Garden done, so that I could get the box. I need to get the box stained and organized. I picked up my wool to finish it off, so hopefully we can get those done so we can show them because the finish on that is really good. And I want to look for a new project. On the 18th of this month, I'll be celebrating, I don't know if you call it celebrating, it will be my 25th anniversary since I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I generally, I don't know, I don't like to give it that much of my thought or whatever, but it is a certain time frame, so
Yep.
I think I'm going to start a new cross-stitch project for it. It's kind of weird because that day is my mom's birthday as well. And when we go more into our things about our breast cancer, I'll talk a little bit more about that. But anyway, I want to start a new project for that. And then a lot of things that Jayme's doing, I'm doing the same. So I think that's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to promise a lot because I have this, we'll go to Tomahawk this week, so you
I'm having Walter coming, so that'll be an event.
Yes, so I'm not even going to mention that I'm taking cross stitch because I'm probably not even, it's a motorcycle trip. I feel like I won't have time to cross stitch, but possibly. I'll maybe throw something in a bag to take along. I'd like to get my happy camper done, as I'm running out of time with that. And my courage, I'm not going to even mention how far I am.
Yeah, totally missed.
Till I show that one the next time. Making some little retreat. That might be what I'm going to bring along on the thing, because I gotta get some retreat prizes to make. Oh, I had thought of something else, but now it's escaped me.
Your camper is going to be put away on October 21st.
Yep.
Did you say that?
Yep, I did.
Okay, that's pretty much all that was on your list.
I'd imagine it's time for that.
I know, it sounds yucky, but that's right. Work, maybe. Well, I would say maybe I could hit Cross Stitch Club this week, but I don't know if I can make that happen.
You could.
I think you can.
You could. You sound like you're coming down with something.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just get a little closer to Mom.
Yeah. Let me lick your hand.
I'll be sick. Yeah, other than that, I don't think I have anything.
And then as far as our FlossTube goes, again, the next one's going to be my Good Notes thing, and then we'll be into October. And we wanted to focus October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Mm-hmm. So obviously our floss tubes are still going to be floss tubes, but we're going to get into our stories, our diagnosis stories a little bit more, be a little more, I don't know, reminding people more of mammograms and all that kind of stuff.
And we might possibly do a stitch along. Zoom, some type of something.
Like a Zoom stitch along, not a
not
sale.
like not a sale, but like a come stitch with us, chit chat, talk about all things stitching or cancer or
anything.
Yep. Yeah, we found, like, we were talking about this earlier, but with the cross-stitch community, when people say they don't have stitchy friends or don't have groups to meet up with, the FlossTube is sort of a way to connect with people. And we noticed with all the comments from our last video how much cancer has impacted a lot of you. I
want to thank everybody for taking the time to, send us the comments, because, sometimes it's kind of painful to relive. Some families have really been touched by it a lot, and it's sort of painful to relive those memories a little bit. And so we really thank everybody that took the time to share their family stories with us. That was really, I read through, one night I just sat down and read through all the comments, and it was really, really touching, all the different things that people do to honor their families, or just, tell their stories of the things that they've had, and or support neighbors, or, whatever, any kind of support that people give, because that's definitely, when you're going through it, whether it's your coworkers or your family or your friends or your neighbors or whoever, every little bit of support is really helpful. So it was nice to hear so many people say that in some way that they support people in their lives.
Why did I even look at you?
This is dog farts.
I mean, we did interrupt. That was a good...
I was really trying, because it's always during the appropriate times. But yeah, Walter's farting. Okay.
Hearing you around a toy, I could see you were going to bust out laughing any second.
That's why we can never be too serious about anything.
Well, and that's just it, and that's what I thought. Like,
yeah,
everybody's different in how they deal with things or their level of feeling alone or things like that. So we wanted to have the Zoom so that I don't know, people who either want to talk about cross stitch, make a friend, or looking for support. If they're dealing with breast cancer or something like that, we can
anything.
Exactly. We'll try to be serious.
Yeah.
We're just goofy, and that's part of how we get through. We've had a lot of sad things in our lives that I don't know. We just deal with it with humor. And
Yeah, we don't do well at funerals or any of that. The inappropriate laughing is...
Yeah, and we just can't make eye contact.
That
makes it worse.
I was like, oh boy, she's going to start laughing. I was totally serious.
I was good until the farts started.
And Walter's hopping around with a big fluffy cat. And...
Well, you got some friends of ours were like, oh, we cleaned out the attic. We have a whole garbage bag of stuffed animals for you for Walter. Wow, it's like a whole new day around here.
And he did very good. He slept through almost our whole WIP parade. Just now,
he did.
Now he's...
Couple farts, a little squeaky toy, but he's been pretty good.
He's been pretty good. Oh, in my plans, I forgot to mention, I got sucked into... I'm going to be crocheting some pumpkins, so maybe by the next time I'll have some of those done.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, I did have... This is what I was trying to think about.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking of possibly moving my craft room to a larger location.
Whoa.
Okay.
I think you
Because
you have options.
why do I have empty bedrooms and I'm in the smallest room of the house?
I think that's a great
You
idea.
could move into a few rooms.
Yeah.
One could
I
be
mean,
cross
I
stitch.
feel like we go down to Shaylee's room.
Yes.
Right.
And
Perfect.
Not
You
by a
just
couple
saying.
walls. She
We're
has
there
like
for it.
6 bedrooms in this house.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, I'm just saying I have the smallest bedroom, and then we could report live from the new craft room.
There you go.
I mean,
Yep.
but I'm saying this is going to be out a little ways.
Right. And I thought we could do some sort of craft room, craft area tours at some point as well.
Oh,
look
okay.
who's here.
Hi.
Somebody's
Smooches
bringing
for
us
all.
kisses. Yeah.
Okay.
Because maybe Auntie has a snack for him.
Yeah. Well, we have no snacks. Okay.
Okay. Here.
All right.
Oh, you have a
We'll
little
have a
snack and
cracker.
go.
Okay.
We'll find something to do.
Okay. The last thing really is just our giveaway recipient.
Yes.
We've run through all the comments. It's very hard to choose.
Yes.
We could have done a generator, but we wanted to read and just pick one. And again, it was really hard to just pick one. But we chose, zoom in on this name, and we don't know your real name, but Christy ROHM 1500. We chose her. Her family dynamic of breast cancer is very similar to ours. So it's the first giveaway we've ever done.
Yes.
But I am going to
Show what our
what
our giveaway is.
I mean,
at.
Christy, we're praying you're over the age of 18.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't disclose all this information,
And
but
thank you to Goose Design, Denise, for donating the bag for our giveaway.
That
And
bag
she
is awesome.
made the bag in our name.
Yes.
So,
It's called the Pink Stitchers. So
yes. So Christy ROHM 1500. I'm going to include our email address and our Instagram. Just send us a DM or whatever of your address, and we will mail it out to you. He's over this.
he's like, girls, you gotta be done now.
It's done now.
This is enough.
He's trying to eat floss.
Yep.
I believe Denise may have, Goose may have more of those bags available in October. She said for Breast Cancer Month she was going to hopefully have some more fabric. So if you're interested, you know, consider.
She's got a FlossTube as well. You can go check her out.
Oh, what?
All right.
She's on
But please
Instagram.
reach out, Christy.
Yes.
We'll get this in the mail for you, and you can enjoy your own Pink Stitcher bag.
Yes. All right. Anything more, Walter? Anything else?
No,
Oh, he's
I
checking
think he's
out.
over it. I
Yeah.
think he's over it for the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I guess
we're gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, good notes.
Yep.
Next video, and then we'll have lots of updates after retreat and all
Got
the
some
things.
haul and things.
Oh yeah. It might be a 4-hour video next time. We're not sure yet.
hopefully not, but Walter would not stand for it.
No.
But keep stitching and get your boobs checked.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.